Hello everyone. Today we are going to continue our topic, that is methods and techniques of costing. In that sixth one is operating costing. We will see what does it mean. See, it is also known as service costing. Why we will call it operating costing as service costing? Because it is used to determine the cost of services provided rather than products. Means here mainly operating costing that is used in the case of service providing industries, not rather than product providing industries. Clear? See here, it applies to businesses like transport companies, hotels, hospitals and power supply firms. See, these all are the businesses or industries, they will provide the services. In these cases, operating costing is suitable. See here, it applies to businesses like transport companies. What type of services does the transport company will provide? It will provide the services like passenger transportation, freight and logistics services, courier and parcel delivery. Okay, and next one, hotels. So hotels provide the services like accommodation services, food and beverage services, and sometimes the business and conference services also. And hospitals, they will provide the services like medical and surgical services and diagnostic and laboratory services and outpatient services and pharmacy services and emergency and ambulance services. Next one is power supply firms. So it provides services like power generation services and power transmission and distribution services and consumer services. So in these industries, operating costing is suitable. So here it is used to determine the cost of services provided rather than products. And here each particular service that is treated as separate unit in operating costing. Clear? Each particular service that is treated as a separate unit in operating costing. See, in the case of a nursing home, a unit that is treated as the cost of a bed per day. In case of a nursing home, a unit that is treated as the cost of a bed per day. While for buses, operating cost for a kilometer that is treated as a unit, and it is used to ascertain the cost of services rendered. What is the main feature of operating costing? That is used to ascertain the cost of services rendered. And there is usually a compound unit in such undertakings. For example, 10 kilometer or passenger kilometers in case of transport companies, and kilowatt hour in case of power supply, and patient per day in hospitals. Okay, these are the units. Means each particular service that is treated as a separate unit in operating costing. So operating costing, that is also known as service costing. So it is used to determine the cost of services provided rather than products. Clear? Now we will see the features of operating costing. First feature, that is service oriented. It means what? It is used in businesses that provide services instead of physical products. This is the main feature of operating costing. Means that is suitable only for service providing industries. And second feature is cost units vary by industry. See here, cost units means transport uses per kilometer. And in the case of hospital, they use per bed per day. And hotels, they use per room per night. Clear? So cost units vary by industry. And next one, third one is detailed cost breakdown. Detailed cost breakdown, it means what? It includes fixed cost, variable cost and semi-variable cost. Here we need to divide all the cost like fixed cost, variable cost and semi-variable cost. Okay, and next fourth one is cost control and pricing. It means what? It helps businesses set competitive pricing and manage expenses. It helps businesses to set competitive pricing and manage expenses. Clear? And see here, this is detailed cost breakdown. In my previous classes, I detail explain about fixed cost, variable cost and semi-variable cost. Okay, please watch that classes first and proceed with this one. So, now we will see the example of operating costing. Here, for example, a transport company operates a fleet of buses and the total annual cost is rupees 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs, right? Yes. And the bus travels 2 lakh kilometer in a year. Bus travels 2 lakh kilometer in a year. So what we have to do? See, first what we have to calculate? First we have to calculate cost per kilometer. That is equals to total cost divided by total kilometer. So total cost is 10 lakh divided by total kilometer 2 lakh. So that is rupees 5 per kilometer. Okay, it means what? It means the company spends rupees 5 to operate each kilometer, and this helps in setting fares and ensuring profitability. Clear? Next, we will see one more example of operating costing. Here in this example, I have included fixed, variable and semi-variable cost. Okay, please watch my previous classes. In that I explain about fixed, variable and semi-variable cost in a detailed manner, and I will provide the link in the description box. See here, a taxi service company that operates 10 taxis in a city. It operates 10 taxis. And we will calculate the cost per kilometer based on what? Based on fixed, variable and semi-variable cost. Now see the given data. Fixed cost, driver salaries, insurance and depreciation of vehicles. So our total fixed cost is, that is rupees 1,50,000. Driver salaries rupees 1 lakh, insurance 20,000, depreciation of vehicles 30,000. These all are fixed cost, that is rupees 1,50,000. Next, variable cost, fuel, that is rupees 3 per kilometer, and maintenance and repairs rupees 1 per kilometer. So total variable cost, that is rupees 4 per kilometer. Next one is semi-variable cost, supervisor's salary. Here fixed 20,000 and variable 0.50 per kilometer. Next one, electricity and miscellaneous. Fixed how much? Rupees 5,000 and variable 0.20 per kilometer. So our here total fixed cost in semi-variable cost is rupees 25,000 and variable cost is 0.70 per kilometer. Now total distance covered by all taxis per month, that is 50,000 kilometer. This is important here. Clear? Total distance covered by all taxis 50,000 kilometer. Means here, see here, variable cost is given, right? That is rupees 3 per kilometer. We have to multiply this from this, the total distance covered by all taxis, that is 50,000 kilometer. Clear? Now we will solve the problem. See here, calculation of total cost. Here fixed cost how much? That is rupees 1,50,000. Okay, before solving the problem, we have good knowledge of fixed, variable and semi-variable cost. Clear? Because operating cost, that is equals to fixed cost, variable cost and semi-variable cost. And next one, variable cost. Here they said fuel, that is rupees 3 per kilometer. maintenance and repairs rupees 1 per kilometer, and total variable cost is rupees 4 per kilometer. So here see rupees 4 per kilometer into multiply the total distance covered by all taxis, that is how much? 50,000 kilometer. See here 50,000 kilometers. So multiply 50,000 kilometers, that is equals to rupees 2 lakh. Rupees 2 lakh. So our fixed cost is rupees 1,50,000 and variable cost is rupees 2 lakh. And next one, semi-variable cost. In semi-variable cost, our fixed portion is in supervisor salary fixed cost, that is rupees 20,000, and electricity and miscellaneous, that is rupees 5,000, means totally it is 25,000. So fixed portion is 25,000. And variable portion, now see variable portion is in supervisor salary it is 0.50 per kilometer, and in electricity and miscellaneous it is 0.20 per kilometer, means total 0.70 per kilometer. Now multiply 0.70 per kilometer into total distance covered by taxis 50,000 kilometer, that is equals to 35,000. Here fixed portion is 25,000. Now the total semi-variable cost, how much? That is rupees 60,000. Rupees 60,000. So our fixed cost is rupees 1,50,000. Variable cost is rupees 2 lakh. And semi-variable cost is rupees 60,000. Now total operating cost, that is fixed cost plus variable cost plus semi-variable cost. It means what? See here in the features only they said detailed cost breakdown, means it includes fixed cost, variable cost and semi-variable cost. So what is our total operating cost? Here fixed cost is how much? That is rupees 1,50,000 and variable cost is rupees 2 lakh. Semi-variable cost is 60,000. So our total operating cost, that is equals to rupees 4,10,000. So now what we have to do, our next step is calculation of cost per kilometer, because here in the problem they said we will calculate the cost per kilometer based on fixed, variable and semi-variable cost. Here. So cost per kilometer, that is equals to total operating cost, how much? That is rupees 4,10,000 and total distance covered by all taxis 50,000 kilometer. So that is equals to 8.20 per kilometer. 8.20 per kilometer. It means what? Here the taxi company spends rupees 8.20 to operate each kilometer. So this helps in setting taxi fares and managing costs efficiently. So the taxi company spends rupees 8.20 per kilometer to operate each kilometer. Clear? So this is the example of operating costing. I hope this example is clear to you all. So mainly the operating costing that is suitable for the industries. Which industries this operating cost is suitable? Service providing industries rather than products. Example, transport companies, hotels, hospitals and power supply firms. And here each particular service that is treated as a separate unit in operating costing. Clear? I hope this operating costing concept is clear to you all. If not, if you have any doubts in the example also, please leave a comment. Thank you.